Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So on today's video I'm going to be sharing with you how I make this amazing delicious okra stew. It was very simple to make, so please do stay tuned and let's get cooking together. I've washed my okra thoroughly, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut them and then dice them. So I wanted my okra to be in like smaller sizes, so I diced it to my preference. So you can go ahead and dice it as big or as small as you like. And make sure you watch your hands, obviously, because the knife can be, very sharp at times. While I was prepping the okra, I made sure to put a pot of water on the stove so that it's nice and boiled for when I'm ready. The okra is nice and diced and ready to boil. So now I'm gently putting the okra in the boiled water. At this point it gets kind of messy, so I'm gonna bring the okra to a boil, but not allowing it to overcook. So after like 30 seconds of it, coming to a boil, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the stove and take it off the burner. On the side I have my beef cooking. So as you can see, the stock, that's the stock that I'll be using to make my stew. If you don't want to use meat and you just want to go ahead and use fish, that's also fine. You don't need the stock. So right here I'm cutting my onions. I'm gonna go ahead and use my asanka to blend my peppers and my onions together, just because my blender is giving me problems. So I went ahead and I used the old-fashioned way. You can never go wrong with that, right? So here I have my onions that has been nicely cut. So I'll be using some dry fish that I baked in the oven. So there is some salmon, there is some tuna, and also there is some herrings. And here I have cleaned them and just placing them on the plate and getting them ready. So I'm adding some palm oil into my hot pot. You want to make sure that you use the oil accordingly. Once the oil is nice and hot, I'm gonna go ahead and put in my chopped onions. So I'm gonna cook the onions for about 2 to 3 minutes until I get the desired look. Once it has been cooked, I'm gonna go ahead and add some tomato paste. So gently stir the tomato paste together. At this point, I'm just adding my blended tomatoes, fresh tomatoes. Also, I forgot to record, so in between the tomato paste and the fresh tomatoes, I added my blended hot peppers. So make sure that you add that to your sauce as well, okay? I'm going to place a lid on it so it can cook for about 3 minutes. Once it has cooked down, I'm going to add my Maggi. And also some all-purpose seasoning. Now remember the beef that was steaming at the corner over there? Yeah, so this is where it comes in. So I've added everything together right now, and I'm just stirring everything together so it's all spiced up and tasty. I'm gonna add a pinch of water to it. At this point, I'm going to let it cook down for about 5 minutes. Always make sure to check in and out of your food, especially like when you have it covered, just so it doesn't burn. So it has cooked down, so now I'm just adding my dry fish. and it smells so great in here. So once that my dry fish has been added to it, I'm gonna stir everything together gently so that my fish does not break. And once I've stirred it all together, I'm gonna go ahead and add the stock. Guys, if you have a stock, make sure you use it. If you don't have it, it's fine, but it just changes the whole game. It brings like different flavors from A to Z, and it just, you know, makes everything just taste great. So here we have it. My stock is in. I'm going to go ahead and mix it all together again gently, and just let it, you know, cook down for about another 5 to 6 minutes, checking in and out. After 5 minutes, it has cooked down and it's almost ready. So now we get to add our okra. Just look at that amazing green okra. This is just delicious and it's so healthy. It's super healthy. If you have kids at home, make sure you make this for them. You know, it's just so nutritious, and they like, kids love this kind of stuff, right? It's just so easy, like it's easy to eat, and it's great. Make some benkun, or you can make some eba. If you have some kenke, like, you can never go wrong with this. So go ahead and try it and let me know how it turned out. Once you've poured in your okra, you want to turn your stove to the lowest heat and just allow it to settle down. Once everything settles, you'll see this amazing texture that you get, and it just looks great and gorgeous. Oh my god, guys, this okra, like, you have to try it. Make sure that you make this for your loved ones. It's very easy to get the ingredients for this recipe, so make sure you try and make this. Also, you can have this with eba, you can have it with benkun, you can have it with kenke. So you have, you know, various options to have this stew with. If you don't want it to be too thick, just eliminate the tomato paste and you'll be fine. As you can see, I'm making my benkun, and once I was finished, gosh, this was just fantastic. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!